Hello and welcome to Written Words. In a recent post on the website, I mentioned that I was having a go at one of my own writing prompts. And in that post, I promised to share the results of my efforts, and so that is what this video is for. The prompt came from one of our earlier sample lessons, the one called In Dracula's Footsteps, where we explored the town of Whitby and its literary connections. And in particular, we looked at the steps, the 199 steps, which lead from the town down below up to the ruins of the abbey on the top of the hill. Those steps are very well known, and they actually feature in Bram Stoker's Dracula in a scene where a coffin is being carried from the harbour up to the church, St Mary's Church near the abbey. And I have been fortunate myself to have climbed those steps on a number of occasions. It's quite a workout, but it's well worth it for the beautiful views from the top. You can see out to sea, you can see the harbour down below and the town, and you can see the abbey and St Mary's Church and the churchyard as well. The last time I was up there, I was even treated to a beautiful display by some skylarks. So the writing prompt from this particular lesson was to imagine that you are climbing those steps, and imagine what you can see, what you can hear, what thoughts are going through your head as you climb them. It could be set in any time, ancient, modern, or anywhere in between, and it could be set in any weather conditions you like as well. So as I thought about the steps and as I remembered climbing them myself, I remember thinking about the hundreds, thousands, if not millions of feet that must have gone up and down those steps over the centuries. Whitby Abbey has stood on the top of the hill for over 1,000 years, and the town itself has a very long history going back beyond the Vikings and the Saxons. So millions of pairs of feet must have gone up and down those steps over the centuries. And if you look at the steps themselves, you can see the grooves that have been worn in the stone by the feet that must have gone up and down over time. Presumably they've been mended many times along the way, but you can still see the wear on the stone from all the feet that have gone up and down it. My attempt at the writing prompt came out as a poem, and it explores exactly that. It looks at the different feet that must have gone up and down those steps over the years. The poem is called The 199 Steps. The 199 Steps. Toes in summer covered with dust, and in winter's ice bitten by frost. Boots with holes and no socks in all weathers, and polished ones of the finest leather. Bare feet on children playing games, and on penitent pilgrims purging shame. Tonsured menfolk humbly shod, and dainty shoes on ladies with dogs. Their faithful friends, plus ubiquitous vermin following hot on the heels of humans. Phone-wielding tourists wearing trainers, treading in the footsteps of saints and sinners. Souls and souls, pious and profane, erode the rock with the wind and the rain. Clipping and clopping, trudging and skipping, up and down in endless procession. Except the dwellers of casks alone, who only ascend, never touching the stone. All times converge in the deep worn grooves, where the modern among the ancient moves. Church and abbey, ever watching yet silent, while sea and wind offer comment. One of the things I love about writing prompts like this is that no two people's attempts are ever the same. Different people have different responses to exactly the same prompt. So if you've had a go at this exercise too, do feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you've been lucky enough to go to Whitby yourself and have climbed those steps for yourself, do let us know in the comments what it was like and what you thought of the experience. Thank you very much for watching. If you are interested in finding out more about written words and would like to follow our lessons and have a go at some more of our writing prompts, have a look at our website at writtenwords.uk. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and in the meantime, happy writing!